You've heard of unconditional love, but have you heard of the secret to unconditional happiness and allowing more into your life? More wealth, more success, and more love. More freedom in your life right now. Welcome to the Happy Bar with Israel Savage. I remember for my daughter's first birthday, we celebrated that down in North Carolina. We live in New York, but many of my relatives are in North Carolina, and so we had a birthday party for her there, her very first birthday party, fairly new to the world. And so all of my well-meaning relatives gathered around and made a cake and did all of these wonderful things to make the day feel special for my daughter. And then they began to sing Happy Birthday, you know, the Happy Birthday song. Now, the people in my family, well-meaning as they were stressed out about many different things that were happening in our family lives. Hardworking, tired, stressed out. And so the Happy Birthday song sounded less like a jubilant celebration and more like a funeral dirge. Happy birthday to you. As my daughter listened, you could see that the sound of people singing caught her attention right away. And then, as she listened, her eyes began to fill with tears, and she burst out crying because she wasn't listening to the words. She was vibrationally listening to the emotion, the meaning underneath the words. She was still in touch with what it was to be an emotional translator. She was still in touch with her sixth sense. She was still in touch with how these human beings were actually feeling, how they were actually doing. Not what they were saying, not the beautiful cake or the balloons or all the frills, but what was really going on vibrationally. She was translating and reacting to, because she had given her focus there. She was giving back to us. She was feeding back to us in a very real-time way what we were vibrationally sending out. The universe works in the same way. The universe listens to the meaning, not the words we say. Another way to say that is that the universe listens to the emotion underneath the words. And it is of primary importance and determines what we receive back. And so if in your affirmations you are phoning them in, you have emotionally checked out, there is in essence no emotional meaning underneath your words, then that is what you will get in return. Or if you are saying to the universe, I am powerful, I am a powerful manifester, but underneath that is doubt and disbelief and lots of resistance, then that is what you will get in return. You are making more of what you are emotionally outputting, what you are emotionally focusing on. You cannot fool your greater self. You cannot fool the universe with your words. You can say all the right things, but what's underneath it, the emotion underneath, is what is returned to you in more and more and more and more. And so, what to do? Well, sometimes the best thing that you can do is to leave a topic that you have a great deal of resistance about. If you have a lot of emotional dis-ease about, leave it. Find a topic that's easier to feel good about and start there. What the universe will do is return to you in greater and greater measure more good feeling thoughts. So start in an easy place, in a place of ease. And then when you are feeling better and better and better, and when you are in a high flying place, then maybe that's the time to pick up a topic that you want to do a little emotional work around. So if the topic that you are having a tough time with, emotionally speaking, that you are feeling a discomfort around, is your love life, then leave it. Find some things that you do feel good about to think about. Raise your happy bar, raise your emotional level of vibration. And when you are feeling your absolute best, then you can venture and pick up the topic of your love life. Tell a better feeling story that is still believable for you. And so it might be something like, I know what it is to feel love and to be loved because I experienced that from Source. I am fulfilled by Source. I am Source. My greater you and Source energy are inseparable. That kind of fulfillment, that kind of love is immeasurable. I know what that feels like. I know that when I desire something in a soft way, when I think about it and it feels good, then I think more good feeling thoughts. And then I focus more on this topic or this good feeling thing. And it becomes more and more in my life. The good feeling aspects of this thing become more and more in my life. I've seen that in other areas of my life. And I know that it can work in any area. I know that I've had relationships before, and I've experienced things that I've liked in my relationships and things that I haven't liked in my relationships. And because I've experienced those things that I haven't liked, I've become clear about what I want, what I desire. And that is something that I am extremely appreciative for. That clarity, knowing more and more about what I want helps me recognize it when it comes to me and helps me detach and release things that are not a match for what I vibrationally want, what my desire is. I am growing in my ability to recognize what it is I want. It's getting clearer and clearer by the day, and I'm so appreciative of that. I love the way that it feels to be in a relationship, to be the focus of someone's attention, of someone's positive attention. But I love the fact that I don't get my fulfillment or sense of worth from that focus. It is just a cherry on top. It is the icing on the cake. And in that same way, I love to give the focus of my attention to someone that I enjoy and I desire. And I know that it warms them up and feels good to them in the same way, and so on and so on and so on. And that may be enough for your first session with that. You've vibrationally moved the bar on that topic. And so go off and do something fun. And in this way, starting from a good feeling place, probably on another topic, and raising your happy bar, raising your vibrational level to the point where you are extremely happy and can pick up this topic and be honest with yourself about what you believe and tell a good feeling story without getting off the tracks into the weeds about things that don't feel good on that topic. When you are in that good feeling place, you can start to massage that topic. You can start to affirm and nudge forward this topic into a place that is better and better feeling for yourself. This is the way to approach creating vibrational habits, thought habits that will align you vibrationally with what your every desire is. It's all yours, and the secret is so simple. Look for a better and better feeling thought at every turn, and that will guide you to vibrationally exactly where you need to be to recognize, accept, and allow everything you wanted to flow into your life. If you liked what you just heard, then take inspired action now. That's right, act while you are feeling good and build on your momentum. Schedule your free discovery call with me at instudios-nyc.com/happybar.